Hi everyone, come and have breakfast with me today. I've wanted to do one of these videos for a while. Having a meal together with my listeners would be wonderful. I can chat about the food I eat, why I eat it, why it's good for me, and you can ask me questions and we can, in that way, have a meal together and chat. So this is my breakfast today. It is a 1-2-3 inspired breakfast, and I'll explain what that is because it's something I've practiced for the last 5 years and it's something I do with my clients. Now, I'm from the Middle East, but I'm Danish, but I'm Middle Eastern, and we eat a lot of olives and vegetables for breakfast. So I'm not really trying to do anything different here. This is how I was raised, so it's ingrained in me. And this is Danish rye bread. I don't usually have rye bread because I don't like the rye bread here. I usually have gluten-free, but it's Saturday today and I'm trying to use up what I have in the fridge. And then I add tahini on top of my toast with some honey because it's Saturday and I'm just treating myself. So I am so hungry. It is 9:15. Now this is decaf coffee with hazelnut milk. I've started to have a lot of hazelnut milk, and that's because it's just tasty. I try to not have much dairy because dairy really doesn't suit me. I get spots, especially on my face, but also on my back. So this is tahini that I'm adding, and I'm adding a tablespoon on top of my rye bread. And I'm also gonna add some honey. Now, this is not, usually I don't have such a substantial breakfast. Usually I have eggs, that's a must every day. I have eggs. And I have eggs with avocado or even olives is like an everyday thing as well. And I do that Monday to Friday. On weekends, I tend to just have my tahini, a lot of tahini. And in the Middle East, we eat a lot of tahini. And the way we do it is we actually have it with grape molasses. But I haven't found any, so I just have it with honey. My dad doesn't approve, but it's so delicious. And it is a sesame paste, so it's really rich in calcium. So if you're following a dairy-free diet, have some tahini. So 1, 2, 3. Carbs, protein, vegetables. That's how I eat. And that's because if you start your day with a balanced breakfast, you are literally setting the tone for the rest of the day. And in terms of your blood sugars, now I'm a diabetes specialist. In diabetes, you really learn how blood sugars are affected by food because you see it in your patients. But it also affects us who don't have diabetes. Blood sugar control affects your appetite, your mood, your weight. So I always have some carb. Today I'm having a bit extra. I'm having 2 slices because I went to the gym yesterday. I'm giving myself some more carbs, which is the energy. Protein, I'm only having 1 egg today because we've run out of eggs. I always have 2 eggs. Funny enough, today I'm having 1. But the sesame paste also has protein in. So protein is so important. Oh, if you want to maintain your weight and reduce your hunger and really as we grow older, we lose lean body mass. So we need more protein. Protein is essential. And a lot of women who struggle to lose weight actually don't eat enough protein. And then vegetables, lots of veggies. I'm so Middle Eastern here with my Turkish olives. It's just essential because you're filling yourself up, first of all, and you are it's helping to maintain adequate blood sugars or good blood sugars. Because if you were just to have carbs for breakfast, like porridge or Weetabix, that's just carbs. And your blood sugar will go high, right? And then you will feel hungry very quickly, and is actually not good for the rest of the day, because you start your day with a really high blood sugar. So it sets the tone for the rest of the day. And actually research has shown that if you are to start your day with a high blood sugar, then you're more likely to eat more during that day as well. So that's why 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is not just for weight loss. If you are losing weight, I would say eat less carbs. But it's also really good to prevent other conditions later in life. And I eat 1, 2, 3 throughout the whole day. Sometimes I don't have carbs. Like to lunch today, I'm not going to have carbs. I'm going to have a salad with lots of protein. Usually it's fish or beans. And that's that. So I'm gonna eat now. And I'll chat to you in a bit. I tend to use my fingers because I don't see why I need knife and fork for these things. And I really savor everything I eat. I love food, and I just love it. And I think when you love it and you give it love and gratitude, it will love you back. The energy you give comes back, if that makes sense. Rye bread is a whole grain. We often talk about fiber, but we don't talk enough about whole grain. Fiber and whole grain, we need to distinguish those two. Because a tomato has fiber in, but it's not a whole grain, right? And if you're really struggling with your bowels, going to the toilet, you need some more whole grain. I've done a video about it. I'll link that below. We eat a lot of whole grain in Denmark. Tremendous amount of rye bread. And you see children, packed lunches are usually rye bread sandwiches with eggs or pate, and with sliced beetroot on top. So delicious. Let's say you don't like vegetables for breakfast. What do? Make yourself a high protein. If you love your cereal, muesli is great. Make your own muesli, add extra nuts to it, less fruit. Because oats in itself is a carb. So there are ways. I toasted this. It is so good. And you know, it's even better eating it with you. It's so good. Thank you for being here with me. What did you have for breakfast? If it wasn't balanced, that's okay. I'm hoping this video will have inspired you to make it more balanced. the more effort we put into our meal, the more work it would need to do in our body for it to break down. Let me explain. If it takes less time for you to prepare your meals, it also takes less time for your body to digest it and to break it down, which means that your blood sugar will rise. So, people often say, I'll just have cereal, it's quick. Well, that's how quick it is for your body to also digest it. The more time you take, the more time your body needs to digest it. The better it is for you, for your blood sugar, for your appetite, for your weight, for everything. Even your mental health. We know that eating healthy affects your mental health. So put more time into your meals. And it will do you so good. Tahini and honey, you must try it. Oh my God. Another one that you could do is peanut butter on toast for breakfast. Perfectly balanced if you don't like veggies. Cheese and tomato sandwich. But also, actually, I need to say this. If you're not hungry, don't eat. You've been told you must eat breakfast. Well, that's a lie. Eat when you want to eat. Eat when you are hungry. Don't follow some outward guideline. Follow your inward guideline. Cheers. I have a bit of hay fever. My nose is just running. I love salt, unfortunately. I love saltiness, and that's why the olives I just love them. In the morning, I crave salt, not sweet. Again, listen to yourself. What do you crave? And honor that. It's all about honoring your body and its signals. And the more you listen and stay quiet and tune in, the more you'll be able to hear. Okay. Thank you for being here with me. And I hope to see you in another video. If you find this helpful, let me know. I'll do some more. Bye.